Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Wildboy789789. Still feeling pretty dizzy from yesterday, so I figured, what a time to settle some grudges on my iron shield, eh? Let's get to it. We're here with Cousinoakri for the first time. My Dwarf Ironbreaker. We just hit level 5, so I just got the gloves that matter and the weapon and shield combination that have some stats. It's not joining the scenarios. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Won't select him. Got me selecting friendlies. Ah, good kill there. That goblin. Gobo. Whatever you call him. You know the dwarves call themselves the Dowie. I forget what they call the orcs and the greenskins. Oh, someone's gonna kill me for this. The Gromny or something. Ah, this guy just leveled up. So I've noticed two glitches. Something just happened. I'm probably going to have to reload the UI. When I press tab to change targets, it's changing friendly targets. Maybe me dying will fix it. And of course it won't let me join the scenario. Ah, I accepted it was too late. I need to make that timer a little longer. Selecting friendlies. I'm sure I pressed something. No, of course it won't let me join because I'm in a party. That work? It worked. You know what? Let's relog. Bear with me, guys. Through the load screens. I have to say I'm feeling a lot less dizzy when I play the game or I do something enjoyable. It's gotta be, that's how I can tell it's panic or anxiety and not something different. Once I'm in my fantasy world, I feel so much better. Or even watching videos, Total War videos from Pixelated Apollo, Jackie Fish, Guerrilla Wargaming with Ash Barker doing the tabletop Warhammer. Who else do I watch? I only go to Miniature Wargaming once a week when they play fantasy battles, and mostly to watch Steve. Or by a rare occurrence, Clarence. Still not fixed. I can't press enter and type. Something is fishy. Oh well. Let's stick with this. Oh no, I can't join groups. Are they full? No, they're not full. Not that one. There we go. It was full. Why won't... Wonder if I can press enter to even send this. Okay, enter works to send chat, but not to open chat. Go back to /say. It's still not working. Probably have to restart the game. I'm not going to do that, though. Let's see if I can level up. Who needs scenarios? Reset keybinds. Guess I could do that in the settings. Key mapping. Defaults. No, it didn't fix anything. That did not fix anything. Oh, we're back to manual targeting. Good lord. I bet I'm getting revived too. Whatever. That's okay, as long as I'm not dizzy. About .u. No? What is this? Ah. I can't press enter. That's right. Well, real quick, bear with me. I am hitting tab. Tab is doing what? Targeting. Cycle enemies. Tab. Target next friendly. Control tab. Which is what it's doing. Maybe if I press Control Tab, it will revert to cycling through enemies. Ah. Ah, okay. Control Tab, if you didn't see the screen pop up, messes with my streaming software. So perhaps when I started the stream in the loading screen, I fixed it. Enter works. Isn't that funny how as soon as you figure something out, it clears itself up? No. It's because I pressed Control-Tab again to bring up the recording menu outside of the loading screen. Totally fixed it. Awesome. So a bit of a tutorial there for those of you that like to record and how to fix your busted-ass stream during this game. I know I'm a tank. I'm not the highest level. I'm just going to poke my head out a little bit and take a bit of damage. Oh god, don't kill me though. And try and survive and soak up the experience and such. Oh god, I want to live though. Someone will revive me. We have a lot of bright wizards. Some of my specials. Curse of the bad, man. That'd be that'd wipe us all out. Adjust my mic. Oh, I feel so much better, guys. My panic and dizziness has just disappeared. Like earlier today, I seriously didn't even feel good enough to get up from the couch and get on the computer. I wanted to make a video. I was like, you know what? You either die or you don't die. It's about to cuss. I can't cuss. I won't get advertisements. But, like, you know. I just got up, got on. Feeling much better. And this isn't just something that's been happening for an hour. I've been dizzy for 8 months. I'm not going to drone on and complain. It is about the game. But, yesterday I had a terrible, terrible panic attack. And it's pretty much made me feel like I'm dying all the way throughout today. Like, lightheaded, numb body. Weird breathing. You feel dehydrated, but you drink a bunch of water, you close your eyes and rest in a cool room, and you don't feel any better. You feel like you're still dehydrating. But yeah, it's definitely panic anxiety induced, because me being a little dwarf on a horse is really helping me out. Who says video games can't be medicine? That's going in the book of grudges, the Dallas Cron, that. I feel good enough to even start doing my voices again. Ah, it makes my beard itch. I should be leveling up here soon. Oh, we can capture these soon. Secured, is it? Is it secured? Is it really? Doesn't look blue to me. Poor healers. Alright, back to throwing axes. I wish I had throwing hammers. Love how we're having a lore debate between a building in the middle of battle. Need heals. I'm trying to not pull back so he doesn't run away. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fish out the kills. The Slayer's playing very smart. When I was a Marauder, I would literally hug the building. And you need to throw axes and hide. And poke your head out and do an assault and then run back. Kind of what I'm doing now, except right now I'm surviving more than a Marauder or a Slayer would. Because melee DPS, you have to... I think it takes the most skill in the game, honestly. I really do. Oh god. I've been frozen. Been frozen. The sorcerer. Someone heal me. It's targeting all sorts of stuff. I wish the tab targeting was more intelligent like in World of Warcraft. It targets the people closest to you in order. So, if there was a guy standing right behind that Chosen, or like you just saw that Orc in front of the Chosen, the first tab would select the Orc. The second tab would select the Chosen right behind him. The third would select the third closest unit, maybe a healer. So if you can see someone is 4 people away from you, you press tab 5 times and you're targeting them. There's a way to turn the camera and stuff that helps, and that helps in this game too. For example, let's say you can't target anyone behind this wall. And there's, I don't know, 3 people here. and your tab's going to target the first guy here, but you want to target the guy over here, you can turn your camera to where he's out of your front arc, and it'll target him. I don't know why I brought up the wall. The wall also, like, if everyone's out here, and you want to target the one guy closest to you, bring him behind the wall and tab him, and he's the only one that can be targeted. Little tricks like that will help you with tab targeting, and then you can target whoever you want by just pressing the button. It's so much easier. The only thing that doesn't really work for is healers. Not really looting anything. A shield would be nice that we just rolled on. I want to live. So many. This Slayer right here is going to be my brew buddy. No, don't kill him. I gave him toughness. I think I am going Path of Stone on the Dwarf. I want full defense. Brotherhood was also pretty cool. It's like buffing and debuffing. Oh god. I need big heals. Night of the Blazing Sun. There's a healer around here somewhere. It's good enough. I'm dead. I'm not distant. Yes. Always doing that. Paint my miniature a bit today, so you'll be seeing the White King finish pretty soon. White is the easiest way to say it, but I think it's almost like right king, right king, something like that. It's a weird word. I would never put something so hard to say in my fantasy game. I want something people can pronounce, even if it's like Gerbelstankfogger. You know, there's no mispronouncing that, at least. Quick, kill the Gerbelstank. The Gerbelstanker. The Grobnobbler. The Grimacer. It's not hard to come up with fantasy names at work. Right King is just... Sorry about that, guys. I got booted off the server, I guess, by a witch hunter that smelled heresy about me. We'll keep the heresy to a minimum. And now I've been kicked out of my party. And look, it's falling apart without me. You know what? I think a lot of us got booted. Oh, I did get the shield. Oh, it sucks.
Fire sale, goods going cheap.
Trying to get people to watch my channel. I'm sure you guys can read all that. I've seen my replays. I'm not gonna reiterate everything I type. Yep, scenarios are broken for the time being. This must be very recent because they were working yesterday. Or the day before. Something. Look at all these people here, though. If just 2 of them check out my channel, I'm, you know, good for the day. It's 2 more people. Can tell they're friends. It's not like I do stupid videos, either. I put out quality gameplay. I might not be the best person ever. I think I give a good, fun entertainment experience. I died a little early there. Don't do that. Don't run into 2 Chosen, 2 Black Orcs, and a Magus. That's your tip for the day. I'm about to level up, though. That'll be good. I think I don't get gear at level 6. Maybe I do get gear. Because now I'm thinking 7, 8, and 9 you get a piece of jewelry. But we do get something at number 6. Whether it be boots or something. Ah. I need to join this damn party. Well, whatever. We're in a secondary warband. I'm not gonna make it there in 13 seconds. No, whatever. To run. I'm sure every caster is targeting me, except for our healers. Some healers targeting me. Lovely little rune priest. Ah, not enough. So close. I want to join the other party. I did it! I joined the big party. Level me up. Oh, now I'm doing a goblin voice. I gotta cut it out. I'm a dwarf. The Dawi have a much deeper voice. I'm bad at dwarf voice. Huh. Thought that was much better. Unless I say something like, "Oh, my beard itches with trouble." No, my voice is too high pitched. I meant to do little squealy goblins and elves and Bretonians. Maybe lizard men. Dwarf voice is too deep for me. That's not what you want to do with your marauder. Man, I would love a friggin' heal. These curses might kill me. I have to be out of combat? No. Just have to not have curses on me. My renown rank went up. That's good. I got some health. Oh, and I get killed for shit talking. Damn, I cussed. Oh, there goes all the ads for the video. If you are a YouTube employee that checks out for content and videos to see what you can advertise on and what you can't, I would like to thank you for watching so long into my video. Nordland and Norscar now contested. That would be here. I guess we took that. Right. If Cousinoakri were here. That was a little better. If Cousinoakri were here, he'd make us some explosive trinkets. I can't do it. Dwarf voice is not hitting me today. Cousinoakri is from Vermintide, for those of you that remember. People mostly spell it O-K-R-I, Okri, but that was taken. And I figure it's very dwarvish to put an A in oak, so it's like the wood. I think Okri works like that. I need 5,000 experience. I'm getting 30 experience a kill, 60 on some. For the lady. I'm dying so quickly. Resurrect me. You got like 5 seconds. Exactly. Ain't happening. They're pushing us back. I died too far out. My tank is not as tanky as I want. Well, to be fair, he's only got really the armored gloves and the weapon and shield. You know, level 6 we'll get boots or something. The dwarves are supposed to be the most defensive class. The most offensive tanking class is supposedly a black orc. But the Swordmaster of Hoeth is... I don't know, it's hard to beat that. I don't think people see that as a tank, but it is. What else? The Dark Elf Blackguard is also very high damage dealing tank. But the dwarf, I think, is pretty much uncontested when it comes to defense. I can't think of anything else. Maybe a Chaos Chosen. But a Chaos Chosen is a perfect mirror of an Empire of the Blazing Sun, which doesn't strike me as being better than a dwarf. The reason I say Chaos Chosen is because Chosens have literally walked into a huge group of enemies and just lived. So we'll see. I'm still a young tank. My goal in this video is to get to level 6 and get that new piece of armor that'll take me a step further. It's just back and forth here. Oh, you're dead. Nope, he's got heals on him. Still toast. That is a pet. That is not a pet. That is a dead sorceress. That's like 300 experience. It's because she hadn't been killed recently. See, these player has been killed recently, and it's worth reduced renown and experience. I've almost killed the shaman. That's the reward I get for killing a shaman. It's death. Seems kind of obvious, but I guess I bring it up while I'm running back. If you ever wonder why the dwarf doesn't blow a horn when he summons his mount, it's because at higher levels, that dude just flew up into the air. Am I tripping? He hit that spike and flew. I'll have to check the replay on that. But anyway, it's because you summon a helicopter backpack. You don't need a horn to summon a gadget, you know? It's not an animal. Meanwhile, the High Elves, the Dark Elves, the Empire, Chaos, Greenskins, and Goblins all have their own little different horns. Just chill here for a second until we level up. There goes the engineer. Nice. He's not shooting right now because he's checking out his new skills he just got. I want to level up before I die again. It's gonna happen. This is a constant experience grind for both teams. That's what happens when the scenarios are down midday. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I got nailed. I like a cannon. Guess we shouldn't go down there. We'll be easy targets for the cannon. It would be fun to be an engineer posting your little turrets. You know, my Destro has a Magus, though, so planting demons will be twice as fun. Especially, like, I don't know. In World of Warcraft, it's like, I'm a warlock, I summon every type of demon. In this game, it's like, you're a summoner of Zeech, and you summon a bunch of demons, but they're all for your god. And there's, you know, 3 other gods. There's actually a bunch of other gods, but 3 main gods that are supported by Games Workshop. Some healer back here is taking pity on me. I'm still taking a lot of damage. What are you? Marauder? You're dead. You gotta be careful with the Marauders. They don't suck. You just don't want to be the first guy out in the line. Man. Can I get experience while I'm dead? Yes! Yep, and here we go leveling up. I'll go up front here so people can see. Raise the morale of the troops. Yeah, 6. So what did we get here? Shield of Reprisal, Path of Stone, a furious counterattack that deals damage and will knock your target down. Vengeance, what is this one? You chop at your enemy, dealing damage over time and snaring them. That should become a specialist deal. Strike your enemy and increase your toughness. Yep. So these are all my Path of Stone up here, and these are going to be my specialist things. So like, I want to snare you, and we're attacking. I want to knock you to the ground. That was awesome. That was super awesome. I love that ability. Every time I get attacked, I can do it. Marauder. Smack to the ground, I think. I believe. I was looking at the bar, I wasn't looking at him. Thanks for the resurrection, but I'm not doing it. I need my new piece of gear. What is this here? Full 11 Ironbreaker. Yep. Still surprised that my level 29 Archmage did not have a back piece. I find that very hard to believe. So it's not the jewelry, it's 789. 789.
Pleasure doing business.
The gear, they did lower the level of the chest from 10. I got boots. 9. 8, 9. Not fighters, though. Survivalists. Oh, yeah. Huge, major upgrade. Make sure these are survivalists. A little OCD.
Bless you.
Yeah, we should be quite a bit tougher with our second piece of gear. color those boots? Gray and purple. It's kind of the color I'm going right now. I would love a brown, but it's so expensive at the moment. I can afford it. I'm not sure it's worth it at this moment in time. We're gonna stick with this color, even though my Archmage is rocking the gray.
Pleasure doing business.
Look at those boots. A little purple strap on back. Cleaned up the armor to a more grayish armor. Yep. Looking flash. As the bard would say. I have to bring up the bard and bardic broadcasts from YouTube. He loves a good dwarf. He's also one of my favorite channels. He doesn't post very often. I don't think he advertises on his videos. He doesn't make money from YouTube, but he's very popular, very funny, awesome human being. Does great, honest reviews. People send him stuff for free to review, and he's like, this is cool, I like this, you know, like you're supposed to. And he was like, now let me get to the reasons, you know, where it could be a little better. He very politely critiqued something that people gave him for free to review. He gave an honest review, even though they basically bribed him with free stuff. And I appreciate that. Bardic Broadcast, I'm going to say it again. He's a really, really great person from Australia. You running up there. Traffic jam. Ooh, I need to live. I'm a little bit tougher, but you know, we're fighting a lot of level 10s over here. Oh, trying to run away? Now you're snared. Now I'm getting used to my bars. It's a lot of characters I have to remember. Keep in mind I have 4 World of Warcraft characters, and I have 4 Order characters on Warhammer and 4 Destro characters. The World of Warcraft characters are kind of thrown out of my mind a little bit. I can still play the mage. The tank is imprinted in my brain. They're all imprinted in my brain. I guess realistically the human mind is so big you could learn hundreds of characters, but I don't know, it's weird. Like, I totally forgot how to play my High Elf Archmage. Totally. I didn't know what any of the buttons did. Then I read across them a little bit. I went in one battle. It was like I never quit playing them. It's like your brain compresses folders like a computer, and when it needs them again, they pop right back up. It's really weird. But convenient, you know? Well, I've lost my double EXP, but we'll get what we can before the end of the stream here. I'm very proud of my new boots. Can see them from here, sparkling in the light, that armor. Much better than my dark leather ones I had. Can't really go over this hill without inflicting deadly damage on myself. There goes a Magus picking me out. Killed 25 orc choppas, have I? They do tend to run at ya. Slowed you, but it's not enough. A furious counterattack requires a block or parry. Okay. I was wondering how that triggered. if I had to parry, but the fact that I can block is tremendous. Oh, by my bed, there's another chopper. They are easy to kill, aren't they? I think this is one too, just very geared. Might get a revive. We've been pushing them back. Love to start jumping my dead body up and down instantly. Show my appreciation. I'm gonna ramble on a little bit because that reminds me back in Dark Souls, before you could talk or leave messages or say hi or whatever little messages they had, in order to show you were excited or you wanted someone to follow you or, you know, you were very thankful they helped you for killing a boss, the only way you could communicate, you could only move. So people would go back and forth and spin around in circles. I don't even know if you could jump. But yeah, you'd spin around in circles and go back and forth. I kind of started that. I hate to brag, but I bought the game day one and I started doing that to people, and then it became like common that everyone would just like freak out and spaz out when they were thankful because you couldn't say thank you. Ooh, I'm cursed badly. Ah, let me out. Well, this is just going to be a grind. We can't do scenarios or anything today. But, you know, I enjoy playing. It's helping me feel a lot better today, like I said before. If you guys enjoy watching, might as well get some experience, get this guy, you know, close to his next level. And next time I log in, I'll be like, oh, look at that, I'm so close to level 7. I never like to log off right after I level, even if I'm planning on logging off after I just level once, because you'll log back in the next day and you have no experience, and it's so daunting. See, now just messing around, I've already almost gotten another bar. In a straight-up medieval melee fight, tanks should go forward. I know we have some magical defense and stuff, but at this lower rank, I am just a melee defensive tank. I don't really have a lot of defensive skills. You want to kind of stay the front line in front of your casters and archers and healers, because they're the ones who are going to pick and poke, and then when the enemy charges in or gets too close, you can punish them. It's a good warrior priest. My warrior priest is a melee fighter who doesn't get his heal till level 30. He gets, I've told you guys this in the other video, but he gets a basic attack that when you hit someone, everyone around you takes a bit of healing on your team. So you can just go in swinging away. It's the Path of Grace. And he'll start healing everyone around him. But, you know, I thought I'd get that a lot sooner than level 30. So that character's going to be a bit of a grind until he plays the way I want him to. I'm feeling good now. I'm going to order Chinese food. That's happening. I already cussed. It's fucking happening. I'm getting goddamn motherfucking pot stickers. That's what I'm getting. Sorry if your parents or grandparents walked in while you were watching. You know, those aren't the worst cuss words. Let's be honest. The violence is okay, though. If I take this axe and club a orc over the head, over his green head. Demons are cool. Cussing is not allowed here. Not in YouTube. I sound high. I haven't had a drink or a pill. I haven't had a smoke in 8 months. So, I assure you, this is all just me being super happy I'm feeling good. And healthy. Feeling healthy. Feeling normal. Not dizzy. So thankful. It's taking a while to grind this bar out. My goodness. You gotta get some of these softer targets that are not so easy to catch off guard. Don't worry about me. Give it a good push. That bar is daunting without rested experience. Daunting.
Step right up.
These are both level 11, okay. I can't sell this? I can't use it, it's for a rune priest. I can sell them. Who's gonna buy that, though? Do you even have any rune priests? There's one. Rothmar. I'm throwing these away. Gotta be careful not to just chat and ramble on that channel. Oh, look at this. Beautiful frontline battle happening. I love seeing all the activeness and aliveness in the game. Had great experience. Are we even killing anything? We must be. That Nurgle cannon is disgusting. Does a lot of damage. Not one to ramble about World of Warcraft, but I do like the Paladin healing passive aura that ticks health to everyone around you. It's a small bit of health that won't really heal anyone, but it just kind of keeps people from dying while you figure out who to prioritize your heals to. And all these people just missing like a few HP, it would fix them right up. There's one thing I got to give to World of Warcraft, that one mechanic for the Paladin healer is absolutely the bomb. It's really fun to play. Wow. That's what we got for locking the area. It gave me half my bar. Glad I didn't log off, huh? Well, everyone just leveled up and got new abilities, so I'm sure no one is fearing a push. Look at that. Always fall back to your lines. It's a very strategic game. That's why people like to play this. It's not just I'm a tank or I'm a rogue, I got stuns for days, I kill this guy out here. It's like, no, there's 30, 40 people out here, and you need to hold the line. It brings me back to, like, Call of Duty versus MAG, if you remember MAG. MAG was a first-person shooter where the teams could be like 120 versus 120. And it kind of had the same mechanics and everything as Call of Duty. It just wasn't like a 5 versus 5 or a 10 versus 10. Call of Duty, you end up running around in a circle, and whoever, you know, pops you the fastest wins. MAG kind of forced you. There were so many people fighting in a line that if you left the line, like this guy's doing right here, you'd just get cut down. So there were a few people infiltrating. Some people were good at it, and you might sneak a kill or two. But there was always a constant battle line. So your strategies would work if you pushed the flank, or you took a group and did this, or you fell back and healed. You know what I'm saying? Games have a lot more strategy. First-person games have a lot more strategy when you allow a lot of people to battle at the same time. If I'm ever fortunate enough to turn my fantasy lore into a video game, I'll remember that, because the experience you get from doing that is just so much fun. I gotta get out of range. I wasn't getting hurt a lot, but trust me, I was about to. Takes them a couple seconds to all click on you. Knocked him on his ass. God, it's a lot of squigs. Now it's a lot of squigs. Arrow fire. Arrow fire. Resurrect me. I cannot wait to play my Shadow Warrior. A proper archer class is gonna be fun. I do have a squig herder. It's also going to be fun. But I might go Path of the Spear or whatever. I'm going to go really probably for whatever helps my pet. They have like a stand and shoot spec and a run and gun spec and a spear spec, and I'm thinking run and gun or spear. And the Shadow Warrior, as far as I know, ooh, I don't know. I think they have a run and gun, a stand and shoot, heavy damage, and melee. Or the melee spec might even be a mix. Might be a balance. I'd have to look into it. I have no idea what I'm going to play with them, but I know it's going to be very archer focused. Probably the big stand and shoot damage. Because the Magus also has that big stand and shoot spellcaster direct damage. And I'm not going to go that route with the Magus. I'm either going close range or I'm going with the Flamer Azeech mid-range. That pet right there is mid-range. The pink horror is long range, and the blue horror vomits is close range. So I don't know. I'm still picking specs. I'm not even sure what spec. The only one I've got picked out, really, is my Warrior Priest is going to be Path of Grace, where I hit and heal. And this guy's going to be Path of Stone. Those two are set. But my Archmage, I'm not going to go full healer with the Archmage, but I'm stuck between if I want to go full damage Flames of Assyrian, which I am right now, or if I want to go Path of Vol, which is like a debuff buff specialist. I normally don't play that role with anyone, but I think it could be really fun to do, you know, with someone, especially with groups this big in the game. Ugh, we're really moving nowhere with experience. Bright Wizard just blew that orc up in mid-air. Oh well, it's not all about experience, just have fun. And we'll see where that brings us. I don't know why I'm the first target of so many spellcasters. I guess I used to do that on my spellcasters without noticing. The magic just kind of eats through armor. So when I get to pick my stats and my bonuses, I forget what it's called. It's like the Renown Trainer or something. I think I'm going to build spell damage disruption to disrupt spells that are cast on me. I think. Toughness is also damage reduction all around. I think I'd take toughness. I think toughness is a given. I think toughness and disrupt. Spell disrupt is like a parry for magic attacks. That's what I'll be doing. Where you at? Let me knock you down. Ah, I lost it. Snare ya. You're dead. Snared him. Still tried to run away. You can swim, by the way. Apparently you can fight in the water. That's pretty cool. When I found out you could swim in this game, I was like, holy jamoli Crimbus Nation. Doesn't make any sense. That's how I can keep from cussing. It opened up the map tremendously. All the water areas on the map you can now explore. I mean, you could swim before, I just never knew. It's not a big part of the game. They never make you swim anywhere for a quest. There is a layer boss up on that island. But, like, I played this game for years. I played it all the way through live. I never knew you could swim. Someone said they played the game through live for a long time and they never knew you could get in that building up there. You saw in my last video. Oh, I'm dead. Ironbreaker with the double-handed axe. Another thing I love about this game that plays into the strategy is how differently you can build your characters. A tank can do damage. You can throw away the shield. Just, I don't know. If you're a fan of this game, you already know. I'm preaching to the choir, but if you don't know, that's what makes this game so much more fun than World of Warcraft, even though it hasn't been supported since 2008. No new content since 2008. It's still so much more rewarding. And I love Warhammer. I mean, who doesn't? It's so rich. You know, at least until Age of Sigmar. I don't mind the tabletop on Age of Sigmar, but I don't know. It might be fun to play an Age of Sigmar MMO, dare I say it. But it wouldn't feel like this. It wouldn't feel old school. It would feel kind of like a 40k mix. Like a little bit of sci-fi thrown in. This is just such a good mix for medieval fantasy. Duck, dip, dive, duck, dodge. Forget what that is. A dodgeball maybe. That's stupid. Oh, you hit me. I get to knock you to the floor. Oh, it didn't work. You blocked my knockdown. Man, I could do this all day. I have to help my mom pull the tarp out of the pool, though. By help, I mean, you know, do it while she watches. Hopefully I don't get dizzy. Oh man, I could just sit here for the rest of my life and play this. Well, guys, I do think I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to go get that rested experience. Can I read my book? No. Anyway, thank you guys for watching so much, and I will see you in the next one.